Hi, my name is Jay Hilton. I'm the Dotworks product engineer. Today we're going to learn the various options of hooking up power to the D2 enclosure as well as installing your camera into the enclosure. The first thing I want to go over is the power input. This is the power input terminal block for AC power systems. It's color coded in the standard US color coding. Your wire comes in to the cable gland here, and then you hook the stripped wire into the terminal blocks. Some customers choose to use flexible conduit as inputs into their enclosure. To do this, we have a 90-degree flexible conduit. You simply remove the plug, insert it into the port, and screw down the seal. Make sure all seals are intact, and this is secured watertight. There are two ways to mount your camera to the enclosure. First, mount it on the mounting plate in the appropriate hole patterns. Second is with smaller cameras, you'll install them to the lower. There's 4 posts where you can hook up your standoffs in the proper height. You can install this by placing the holes in the studs and using the nuts provided to secure it. For larger cameras, mount the camera to the camera plate. Install on the upper 4 terminals using the standoffs provided. Secure with the screws provided in your pack. Here's another popular tall camera. You can install this into the upper. Again, using the fasteners provided and the standoffs provided. Follow the recommendations in your instruction manual and simply mount this using the fasteners provided to the enclosure. Depending on the camera output power you've ordered, you'll see either of 2 camera output options. One, this is the 12-volt DC power head. It's a 5.5 millimeter with a 1 millimeter pin inside. This is nearly universal to all 12-volt DC systems. The second camera power option you'll find typically for 24-volt outputs is our coiled red and black power leads. It is pre-tinned and pre-stripped so that you can hook it up to the terminals on your camera. On 12-volt DC models, you can take the DC 12-volt plug and install it into the back of your camera. Some cameras will provide a 2-terminal screw power block. Use the proper polarity, screw and unscrew to fasten your 2 terminals, observing the proper polarity. On some cameras, you'll use the power whip installed on a pluggable terminal block. Follow your directions on your camera instructions and hook up to the proper voltage and polarity in this terminal block, and it can be plugged in to your camera system. Thank you for watching our instructional video. If you have any further questions, please refer to your manual or call us on our customer service line.